In module number 4, Introduction to Surveying Leveling, topic is Introduction to Leveling Methods. And this is come under the subject of Basic Civil Engineering as per the GTU syllabus. So let's start. So before we discuss that method, there are some terminology which is generally used. In that first terminology is datum surface. So what is the meaning of datum surface? It is a level surface whose elevation is known or assumed. The vertical distances of different points above or below this line are measured from the datum surface in a vertical plane. Means it is a level surface with respect to which we measure the elevation. Okay. Second one is reduced level, that is called, short form is RL. What is the meaning of that? The vertical distance of a point above or below the datum surface is known as the reduced level of that particular point. Okay. Then we go to next definition, that is benchmark. Short form is known as BM. What is the meaning of that? The benchmark is a fixed point of non-RL above the datum. A point whose RL is known can be used as a benchmark. So generally in compass survey as well as in a leveling, we first of all select the benchmark. Benchmark we can take any benchmark we can take. For example, you can take edge of the building, railway platform, pillar, any permanent benchmark you can take with respect to which you can take the measurement. Okay, so benchmark is a fixed point of known RL whose RL is known to you. That is very important. Above the datum is known as the benchmark. Station. Next definition is station. What is station? In leveling, a station is that point where the staff is held, not the level is set up. So in particular leveling operation, what we call station is called that place where we generally put our staff. Okay. On station, leveling staff is kept for the purpose of determining its elevation. So this is the meaning of station. Then there are some other terminology. Backside, short form is known as the BS. What is backside? This is the first staff reading taken after setting up the instrument. And this reading is always taken on a point of non-elevation, that is on a benchmark or change point. Okay, so I will explain you all this stage, how to select the benchmark, then how to take the readings. Okay, what is the meaning of backside, foreside, intermediate sides? So here backside is, it is the first staff reading. Whenever we start our leveling operation and whenever we take first staff reading, that is called as the backside. Okay, I will show you the figure also so you will understand easily. The backside is used to determine the height of the instrument, that is called HI. HI is height of the instrument. So backside reading is very important to determine the height of the instrument. The backside is also known as the plus side because it is always added. And if you want to find height of instrument, how will you find? Non-elevation plus backside. You have to add your backside reading in non-elevation. That's why I told you, whenever you take your benchmark, RL of that benchmark should be known to you. Okay, non-RL you have to take. So you can see here I have put one small figure. Okay, so generally what we are doing when we go for leveling operation, first of all we have to select the benchmark. Okay, so you can see here I have selected one benchmark of non-RL. RL is nothing but depth or height of any point above the assumed datum is known as the RL. Okay, so you can see here benchmark is selected 49.873. Okay, and now you can see this is your ground surface, undulating ground. We generally take the undulating ground. Okay, and you can see here I have put my staff, and this is my set of the instrument. This is my tripod and this is my, you can say, auto level or dump level or whatever. Okay, so as I told you, we have to first of all take the backside reading. So here you can see I have put my staff, and from here okay, before we take the reading we have to do some temporary adjustment. Okay, centering, leveling, etc., and then once it is completed, then we take the first staff reading. So we will take the first staff reading. That value you can see here 2.191. Okay, so that is my backside reading. Now what I have to do, I have to calculate the height of the instrument. So as I told you, how will you find the height of the instrument? You can see here I have written, I will show you the through annotated. Height of the instrument is equal to non-elevation plus back side. Okay, so same way you can see 49.873 your benchmark reading and 2.191 your first staff reading, that is back side. So if you add this value 2.191 in this 49.873, you will get your height of instrument, means this height. You can see, as the name suggests, height of the instrument means from the center of this particular axis to this. Okay, so this is called height of the instrument. Then after that, what you have to do, you have to take number of staff reading. Means after that I will put my staff here and I will take another reading, and that reading is called intermediate staff, because we are taking at intermediate distance at particular interval, say 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter, it is up to you. So that reading is 2.505. Then I will put my staff somewhere here and I will again measure the reading. Okay, that reading is 2.325. You can say that reading also called IS reading. Then I will put my staff here and again I will bisect from here and I will take one more reading. You can see 1.496, but you can see here one word is written foresight. So in simple word, if I tell foresight reading means it is nothing but end of the reading. So there are two chances when we take this reading as a foresight reading. One, when you end your survey, means when you end your leveling operation, at the time whatever last reading is there, that is called foresight. Actually what we have to do, we have to prepare one tabular form. In that we have to enter all the readings: backside reading, intermediate side reading, foresight reading. So foresight reading is called your last reading of leveling operation. And secondly, when you change your instrument position, from here to here, at a time whatever last reading you are taking, that is also called foresight. Okay, so here this reading I will enter in a foresight column because this is my last reading for this particular setup. Okay, so 1.496. Now I will what I will do, I will shift my position of this instrument to somewhere here. You can shift anywhere, and I will again bisect the same staff from this position, but this reading is called as backside, and this particular point, staff point, is called change point. And in change point you always get two reading, one is foresight and backside. Always remember, in change point you will always get two readings, one is foresight and another is backside. Change point is decided on the basis of your instrument, based on your instrument accuracy. Okay, how much distance it can cover. Suppose if previously you set your instrument here and suppose your staff is somewhat here and you can't able to bisect that particular staff, so you can take the change point. Okay, so I have taken the change point and I have shift my instrument from here to here, and I have again bisect the same staff from this position, and I have taken one more reading, that is called backside. Now you can see here I have already calculated height of instrument. Some value is there, 49.873 plus 2.191. Now you shift your instrument here. Okay, so now what will happen, you have to again calculate the height of the instrument, because you can see your instrument is set up here your instrument is somewhat set up at higher location, so your height of instrument will change. So for that, what you have to do, you have to calculate the RL of this particular point, and you have to add this backside reading in that particular point. Previously what will happen, here benchmark is given, So you simply added your backside reading in that benchmark, so you will get the height of the instrument. But here what you have to do, you have to find out the RL of this particular point, and once you get the RL of this particular point, you have to simply add your backside reading, you will get new height of instrument. So you have to always remember, whenever you shift your instrument position from here to here or here to here, you have to always calculate height of the instrument, because it will be not same throughout the operation. Okay, if you change here your instrument setup, so you have to again calculate height of the instrument. So I have calculated my height of instrument. Then again same procedure, you have to see, you have to put your stab at a regular interval, and you have to take the readings. You can see this is my another reading 2.513. This is called IS reading. Okay, again I have taken another reading 2.811. This is called my foresight. Why foresight? Because I have again shifted my instrument. Suppose if you don't shift your instrument, then this reading itself is called IS reading, means intermediate sight reading. And when you take last reading of your survey, that is called foresight reading. Okay, so here what I have done, I have again shifted my instrument position from here to here. So before shifting, I have to take the reading, and that reading called the foresight reading, because for this particular, this is called last reading. Then I have to shift this instrument from here to here, and again bisect the same stab from this location, and that reading will be called your backside, and this point is called change point. You can see again you are getting two readings, one is backside, another is foresight. And after that I have not taken any other reading, I have taken this last reading. Okay, means I have decided that I have to over my leveling operation, so this reading is called my foresight reading. Now this is all about the general operation. Now very important thing is that after taking this all the readings, what you have to take, what you have to do, we have to calculate the RL of this all the point. You can see. So how will you calculate RL of this all the point? So here you can see, here we already calculate height of the instrument. How? Benchmark RL plus backside, you will get your height of instrument. And once you get your height of instrument, and if you want to find RL of this particular point, what you have to do, you have to deduct your IS value 2.505 from the height of the instrument. So you will get RL of this particular point. Same way, if you want to find out RL of this particular point, what you have to do, you have already height of the instrument, you just deduct IS value here 2.325, you deduct this value from your height of instrument value, you will get RL of this particular point. You can see 49.739 is value is there. Same way here, what you have to do, you have to deduct your foresight value 1.496 from the height of the instrument, you will get RL of this particular point. Now here come to here if you want to find RL of the particular point, what you have to do, you have to calculate first of all height of instrument, because here it is different, here it will be different, because you shift your instrument position. Okay, so what you have to do, you know the RL of this particular point, means it is called RL of change point. Here you are getting two readings, that's why. So RL of change point, instead of benchmark, you have to take the RL of change point plus backside, you will get new height of the instrument. And once you get new height of the instrument, you have to deduct your IS value 2.513, you will get RL of this particular point 51.074. Same way, if you want to find RL of this particular point, what you have to do, you have to deduct foresight value 2.811 from your new height of the instrument, and you will get RL of this particular point. Same way, what you have to do, if you want to find RL of this particular point, what you have to do, you have to calculate the first of all height of the instrument, because you again shift your instrument position from here to here. So here you have to take RL of change point plus backside, you will get new height of instrument, and once you get new height of the instrument, means from here to here, it is called new height of instrument, you have to deduct your foresight value, you will get RL of this particular point, that is called 48.704. So this is the general procedure that we generally follow when we perform the leveling operation. Okay, now we will go further. So next definition is four side reading. As I already told you, what is the meaning of that? It is the last tap reading in any set of the instrument, and it indicates the shifting of the level. The foresight is used to determine the elevation of staff station, means RL. Okay, RL. So RL of station is nothing but RL of HI. HI means height of the instrument minus FS. FS is your foresight. Same way, next definition is intermediate side, IS. It is in any other staff reading between the backside and foresight in the same set of the instrument. The IS is used to determine the elevation of the intermediate staff station. So as I already told you, what is the meaning of intermediate side, and if you want to find RL of that particular station, what you have to do? RL of station is equal to RL of HI minus, you have to deduct IS value. Instead of foresight, you have to deduct IS value. The next definition is change point. The point indicates the shifting of the instrument. Okay, at this point, before shifting the instrument, foresight is taken, and after shifting the instrument, backside is taken from the next setup at the same step position. So I told you what is the meaning of change point by showing the diagram. Okay, so whenever we have to take the change point, before shifting the instrument, we have to take the foresight, and after shifting the instrument, backside is taken from the next setup. So that particular point is called change point. Now next is, okay, so this is all about general definition that we have to understand, because if you want to understand leveling and their methods, this all the terminology should be in your mind. Now there are two steps. One is to find by how much amount the line of sight is above the benchmark. That is very important. And secondly, to find by how much amount the next point is below or above the benchmark. Okay, so that is the thing. A level is set up approximately midway between the benchmark or change point and the station. The RL of which is to be determined by direct leveling. A backside is taken on the staff held at the benchmark. So how will you calculate? As I already shown you in diagram, RL of HI is equal to RL of benchmark plus backside. Turning the telescope to bring into the view the staff held on point Q, a foresight is taken. Then RL of Q is nothing but RL of HI minus foresight. For example, if RL of benchmark P is given 100 meter, backside is given 0.52 meter, and foresight is given 0.245 meter, then RL of HI is nothing but RL of benchmark. Okay, you can see RL of benchmark plus your backside, you will get RL of HI, means height of the instrument. And once you get height of the instrument, and if you want to find RL of Q, you have to simply deduct your foresight value 0.245 from RL of HI, you will get RL of Q. This is all the procedure I have shown you through diagram. So now we will go further. So now we come to the point, recording and reducing, means now we will discuss about the methods. So recording and reduction of the level may be done by following two methods. One is the collimation or height of instrument method. There are two names. Either you can use height of the instrument method, is HI method, or you can say collimation method. And second one is rise and fall method. So there are two methods. Now before we discuss these two methods, there is one comparison which is given in your book also. So you can see in HI method it is possible to take the readings, and it also save the times of labor also. Okay, it is more rapid and save the times and labor. Whereas in the rise and fall method, it is laborious, involving several calculations. Second point, in HI method, there is no check on the RLs of intermediate station. But in the rise and fall method, you can see there is a check on the RL of intermediate station. Third point is error in intermediate RLs cannot be detected, wherein the rise and fall method, errors in intermediate RLs can be detected. Fourth point is about the checking method. There are two checks on the calculation. As we have discussed in yesterday in compass survey, there are some checks. Same way in leveling, there are some checks are given in HI method as well as rise and fall. So what are the checks? Summation BS minus summation FS is equal to last RL minus first RL. Whereas here three checks are there in rise and fall method. Summation BS minus summation FS is equal to summation rise minus summation fall is equal to last RL minus first RL. And last one in HI method comparison is this method is suitable for profile leveling where there are a number of intermediate sites, whereas here in the rise and fall method, this method is suitable for fly leveling where there are no intermediate sites. So this is all about the comparison. Okay. So now come to the point, height of the instrument method. So how will you do the procedure? As I already told you the procedure, so I am going very brief. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to calculate the height of the instrument. We already discussed by adding the backside reading. Okay. So RL of HI is nothing but RL of benchmark plus backside. After that, before shifting the instrument, the RLs of intermediate points and changing points are obtained by subtracting the respective step readings, IES or FS, from the RL of HI. So RL of intermediate point is nothing but RL of HI minus IS, and RL of change point is nothing but RL of HI minus foresight. Okay. So this we already discussed. We will solve some examples, so you will get the idea. Then the level is shifted for the next setup, and again the new height of the instrument is obtained by adding the backside reading to the RL of change point. So RL of HI is nothing but RL of change point plus backside. The height of the instrument is different in different setup of the level, and for a change point, foresight reading is taken before shifting the instrument, and backside is reading taken on the same step position after shifting the instrument. Now we will take one example, small example. This is the already solved example. I will show you how this calculation they have done. So you can see this type of tabular form you have to prepare. So stations are given to you. Okay. And here you can see benchmark reading is given to you. Backside reading, IS reading, foresight reading. Then height of instrument is calculated. And these are the all RLs, and these are remarks. Means RL of benchmark is 100 meter. This is your change point. So how to this all the calculation? You can see here. First of all, you have to understand this particular figure. Okay, so you can see here your ground is given, undulating ground is there. This is your benchmark of 100 meter. This is your backside reading, which is given 1.250, and that I have taken using my this telescope. You can say this is your dumpy level, and this in their dumpy level, this the telescope is there. So this 1.250 backside is taken. Okay, so what is my RL of HI? You have to add this 1.250 in 100 meter. So this much height is called your height of the instrument. That is 101.25 meter. Okay, 101.25 meter. You can see here 101.250 meter. This value. Okay. Now IS value is taken. Okay, your staff is held at number of position at one position, second position, you can say your change point, then third position, fourth position, fifth position, and IS value is taken here 1.560, then here it is taken 1.750, then here foresight reading is taken 2.100. So if you want to find RL of this point 1, RL of this point 2, RL of this particular point change point, what you have to do, you have to simply deduct your this IS value. And suppose if you want to find RL of this particular point 1, you have to deduct IS value 1.560 from this height of the instrument, you will get RL of this particular point. Same way, if you want to find RL of this particular point, what you have to do, you have to simply deduct your IS value 1.750 from height of the instrument, you will get RL of this particular point. If you want to find RL of this particular point, that is change point, what you have to do, you have to deduct your foresight value 2.100 from your height of the instrument, you will get RL of change point. Now you have shifted the instrument from here to here. So before shifting the instrument, you have to take last reading that you have already taken. But after shifting here and after doing some temporary adjustment, you have to take again, you have to again bisect the same star. Okay, but from the new location, and you will get your backside. You can see your here change point, you are getting two reading, 1.350 backside and 2.100 foresight. But here again you have to calculate new height of the instrument because position is different, here position is different. So what you have to do, RL of change point that you have already calculated, plus you add backside reading 1.350, you will get new height of the instrument, that is 100.500. Now you have to forget this. Now your new height of the instrument is 100.500. Now at various point, at 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, if you want to find RL of this all the point, what you have to do, you have to simply deduct your IS value or foresight value from the new height of the instrument, you will get corresponding RL of that particular station. Okay, so this is the very simple calculation. Now you can see, I will show you the calculation. You can see this is first setup, that is level on RLO benchmark is going 100 meter. So RLO HI is RLO benchmark plus backside 100 plus 1.250, you will get 101.250. Then RLO 0.1, how will you calculate? RLO HI is already you have calculated, you just deduct IS value, so you will get your RLO 0.1. Same way RLO 0.2, you can see RLO HI minus IS, you will get RLO 0.2. Same way RLO 0.3, RLO HI minus foresight, you will get RLO 0.3. Now second setup is level 2 where RL point is 3 is given, which is our change point in our case. Okay, so what you do, how will you calculate RL of HI? RL of CP. Instead of benchmark, you have to take RL of CP plus backside. You just add the value, you will get your answer. Then you have to calculate RL of 0.4, RL of 0.5, RL of 0.6 by deducting corresponding IS and FS value from RL of HI. So by this way, you can easily calculate RL of all the station. Okay, now come to this, come to that particular table. So same way you can see all the calculation here I have done. Okay, 100, then 99.690 RL, 99.500 RL, 99.150 RL, 99.390 RL. Okay, so by this way you have to calculate RL of all these station point. Once we calculate RL of this all the station point, what you have to do? You have to do summation of all the backside reading, that is 2.600. You have to do summation of all the foresight reading, that is 3.085. Then you have to do the check. Okay, you have to do check. You can see here. So difference between the sum of the backside and the sum of the foresight should be equal to difference of the last RL and first RL. So summation BS minus summation FS is equal to last RL minus first RL. Summation BS you have already calculated. Summation FS you have already calculated. Last RL, what is your last RL? What is your last RL? We can see here. This is your last RL. This is your last RL and this is your first RL. Okay. So by this way, you have to do the checks. If you getting same value on the left side is equal to right hand side, okay, then your example is correct. Minus 0.485 is equal to minus 0.485. You are getting both the side, left hand side is equal to right hand side, then your example is okay. Okay, whether it is plus sign or minus sign, value should become same on both the side. This check verifies the calculation of RL of the HI and that of the change point, and there is no check on the RL of intermediate point. We already discussed the comparison. There is no check on the RL of intermediate points. So this is all about the height of instrument method. Then second one method is rise and fall method. So in this method, the height of instrument is not at all calculated, but the difference of level between consecutive point is found by comparing the staff reading on the 2 points for the same settings of the instrument. Means you can see if the forward staff reading means this. If the forward staff reading is smaller than the immediately preceding staff reading, it indicates a rise. Mathematically, we take the positive sign. So if you want to find RL of this particular point B, what we have to do? RL of this particular point A, you can see. This line is somewhat here, you can see. And this much of rise, you can see. Can you see me? This much of rise. So RL of point B is equal to RL of point A plus rise. Okay. Then second is, if the forward staff reading, again this your station B, this is your B, is greater than immediately preceding staff reading. Immediately preceding staff reading means your A. Then it indicates the fall. This is your fall. So RL of point B is nothing but RL of point A minus this much of fall. Fall we generally mathematically we take as a negative. Okay. Now fourth point, the rise is added to the RL of preceding point to get the RL of the forward point, and the fall is subtracted from the RL of preceding point to get the RL of forward point. So you can see again one figure is given. This is your undulated ground. Your benchmark is given. Backside value is given. IS value is given. Foresight value is given. Again new setup is there. Okay, this is your change point. You can see here, this is your change point. Q point is your change point. Foresight, backside, you are getting 2 reading. Then again IS, then FS. So one diagram is given to you. Now what we have to do? You can see here. This table is given to you. Okay, you have to prepare this table. Same way station is there, backside value is there, IS value is there, foresight value is there. But instead of HI, you have to add two column, that is rise which indicate plus and fall which indicate negative. Okay, and RL is same and remark is there. So in rise and fall method, as I've already discussed, what you have to take? We have to take the difference of two station point. So I will show you calculation. Okay, so you can see calculation is here. Point P with respect to benchmark. If you want to calculate RL, if you want to calculate what is the how much amount of rise or how much amount of fall. So if you calculate point P with respect to benchmark, it will be 0.675 minus 1.465, which indicates minus 0.790 fall. So how? You can see from the table. So this is your 0.675 and this is your 1.465. So at point P with respect to benchmark, if you take the difference of this two station point, 0.675 minus 1.465, you will get your answer, and that answer come negative. So we will directly put in this column. No need to put here minus sign, because we already said that this fall indicate the minus sign and rise indicate the positive sign. So you have to simply put your value here. Okay, then at point Q, sorry, at point Q, yeah, at point Q, what you have to do? You have to take the point Q with respect to P. What you have to do? You have to take the difference of this two station point. So 1.465 minus 1.785, you will get again negative value. That negative value you have to put here. Now your negative value indicates that there is a valley. There is a valley. That's why it shows the negative value. Same way, when you calculate rise or fall value with respect to Q point, what you have to do? You have to take here. Now you have to start again here. 1.250 minus 0.850. You have to take the difference of this two station point. And that value comes the positive, which indicates that there is a hill. There is a hill. And that value you have to put here because positive value is there. So you have to put in a rise column. Same way you have to calculate at station S with respect to R, difference of this two station point, 0.850 minus 0.350. Your difference come positive again. So you have to add into rise column. And then after, what you have to do? You have to simply do the summation of all the backside reading, all the foresight reading, all the rise reading, all the fall reading. Because here there are three checks in rise and fall method. And how you calculate RL? Simple one. You know RL of this particular point. Now, if you want to calculate RL of this particular point P, you have to here 0.790, actually it is your minus value. So you have to simply deduct 0.790 from 100. You will get 99.210. Then if you want to find RL of this particular point Q, you can see, and this 0.320 value, again it is a negative value. So you have to deduct this value from this RL, not from 100, from this RL. So you will get 98.890. After that, if you want to calculate RL of this particular point R, so what you have to do? 0.400 is given to you, and that is positive one. So you have to simply add this 0.400 into this value, RL of this particular Q. So 98.890 plus 0.400, you will get 98.290. Same way, if you want to find RL of this particular point, that is point S, what you have to do? You have to add 0.500. Why I am adding? Because this is a positive. It indicates the rise. So I have to simply add in this value, 98.290. You will get 98.790. Okay, so by this way you have to calculate RL of all the station point using the rise and fall method. You can see I have already shown your calculation. RL of point P is equal to 100 minus 0.790. You will get 99.290. Then RL of point Q is equal to 99.210 minus 0.320. You will get 98.890. Same way you have to calculate RL of R, RL of S, that we have already calculated. Now this is your check. So we have already seen in the previous height of instrument method. There are only two checks. Here there are three checks. This summation of rise minus summation fall is new one. So summation BS minus summation FS is equal to summation rise minus summation fall is equal to last RL minus first RL. You know what is summation BS, you know what is summation FS, you know what is last RL, you know what is first RL, you know what is summation of rise, you know what is summation of fall. Your all the three readings should come equal, minus 210, minus 210, minus 210. When you get this value, then your example is correct. In this method of reduction, a complete check on intermediate side is also provided. You can see intermediate side check is also provided. So because they are included for calculating the rises and fall also. And the arithmetic check is meant only for the accuracy of calculation to be verified. It does not verify the accuracy of the field. So this is all about the height of the instrument method and rise and fall method. And we have seen the example also, but I will show you one more example with the calculation so you can understand easily. Okay, so you can see this type of example here, in which you can see, you just read the data. The following consecutive readings were taken with a dumpy level along a chain line at a common interval of 5 meter. The position of the instrument was changed after 3rd, 7th and 10th reading. Draw out the form of a level book and enter the above reading properly. Assume the RL of the first point as 50. Calculate the RL of all point and apply the usual checks. Use HI method and rise and fall method. Means here you have to do the calculation with the help of two methods. Okay, with the help of two methods. One is HI method and second one is rise and fall method. So you can see here values are given 0.350, 0.580, 0.645, 1.850, 1.935, 2.450, 1.750, 0.360, 0.720, 1.20, 0.920, 0.630. Means total I think 12 readings are given to us. Yeah, 12 readings are there. So here what you have to do, first of all you have to prepare the level book. Here you can see readings are given to you. Previous example we have already seen in height of instrument method. Using height of instrument method, in that tabular form is already provided to you, only you have to do the calculation. But here you have to enter the reading also in that particular table, which is very important. So how to enter the readings? For that you will see here, first of all you have to give the number. Okay, staff reading. So this is your first staff reading, and we have already discussed first staff reading is always taken as the back side. So you can see I have put here 0.350, which is my back side. Then after that, whatever number of reading you will take, that is called intermediate side. So 0.580 my IS, 0.645, you can see now here 4 side written. Why it is written? Because that 3rd, 7th and 10th reading you have taken the change point, and we have discussed earlier that whenever you take the change point, whatever last reading you will take at previous setup, that will be called as a 4 side, and immediately 4th reading will be called as a back side, because after shifting the instrument you have to bisect the same staff from the new location. So immediate 4 side you will get your back side reading. So 4th one will be your back side. Then again your 5th one will IS, 6th one will be IS. Okay. Then 7th one will be 4 side. Why? Because the 7th reading you again taken the change point. Okay. So 7th will be 4 side. So immediately 8th one will be back side. Then 9 will be IS. Then at 10th again you will see 3rd, 7th and 10th reading we have taken the change point. So 10th will be at 4 side, so immediately 11th will be back side. Then after again you have to take more reading, but you can see after that no more reading, only one reading, and that is our last reading for the day. So we will take this reading as FS, not IS, because this is the last reading. So always remember your first tab reading is always called as the back side reading. Okay, last tab reading is called 4 side reading, and intermediate readings are called intermediate staff reading. Okay, now you can see very simple one. So this is all the narration is given here. So now we will come to directly table. You can see here this example is given in your book also. I have taken directly from the book just for your understanding purpose. So you will find this example from the book also. So you can come to here. So what you have to do, first of all you have to prepare the table. That is very important. That I have not shown in previous example. So here you can see you have to how to enter the reading. So first of all you have to prepare the table. Station is given here, chain is also given, so you have to include chain. If it is not given, so no need to include here. But it is here chain is given, so you have to just put here. Then backside IS, foresight, HI, RL and remark. By this way, first of all you have to prepare the table. Then you have to enter the readings backside, IS and foresight. Okay, don't consider right now this two table. Okay, and don't write here value also. I will tell you why. You have to enter your value after later. Okay, you have to add the value later on. So first of all, you enter the value. So 0.350 at station 1. This is my first staff reading. So I have entered here. Then 0.580, it is my second staff reading. So in a second row, in IS column, you have to enter this reading. Then 0.645, this is my third reading. And that is my foresight reading. So I have to enter in foresight column in third row. Then what is your fourth reading? That is your backside reading. So in a same row, you have to enter your fourth reading. That is 1.850. And here you have to make the remarks change point. Here you have to make the remark of benchmark. And here you have to make the remark of change point. Change point 1. Because here we have taken the 3 change point. So CP1, change point 1. Then this is your fifth one. That is your IS. So in this particular row, you have to enter your IS value. Then sixth one is also your IS value. So you have to enter here. Then seventh one is your foresight value. So you have to enter in foresight column. Then immediately eighth one will be your backside. So in the same row, you have to enter here backside value. You can see. In a sequence, you have to do you have to put all the readings. Then this is your 9. Please mention your CP2. Then 9th reading will be IS. 10th reading will be foresight. Immediately 11th reading will be backside. And after that, no reading is there. Only last reading is final one. So final one is foresight. So you have to enter here. And you have to also make here remark CP3. So this entering of the reading you can do only when you do the marking initially. That we have already done. That first reading is backside, second reading is IS, third reading is foresight, like that. Then it will be easier for you to enter this all the reading in this tabular form. Once this will be completed, now you see how much row are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, total 9 row. So then after then you give the station number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because total 12 readings are there, but station are only 9. 12 readings are there, but station are only 9 because at 3 stations we have taken the change point, and at change point we always get the 2 reading. One backside, another is foresight. That's why I told you don't enter this reading earlier. Once you enter all the backside, IS and foresight value, after that you enter the station value. So total station are 9, readings are 12. And once you know the total station 9, you know the chainage are at 5 meter interval. So first is 0, so second one is 5, third one will 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, very simple. So this two column procedure you do later on. Then what you have to do, you have to take all the summation of backside reading. You add this all the 4 value. You have to take all the foresight value. Here no need to take, because in check this value is not required. This only the summation base and summation fs is required. Now come to here. What you have to do, you have to calculate HI. We already solved one example. We have already discussed in theory. 50 is given to you. How will you get HI? RL of benchmark plus backside reading. You will get HI. That is 50.350. 50 plus 0.350, 50.350. Then if you want to find RL of this particular point 2, what you have to do? You have to deduct your 0.580. Okay. आपको क्या करना है, जिस भी पॉइंट का RL आपको निकालना हो, ओके, उस रो में जो IS और FS की वैल्यू दी हो उसको आपको HI में से घटाना है. So 0.580, you have to deduct this value from 50.350, you will get 49.770. Same way, if you want to find RL of this particular point 3, what you have to do? You have to take here foresight value, because here foresight value is only given to you. So 0.645 minus 50.350, you will get 49.705. Okay, ये value consider करनी, only IS and foresight value, no other value. Now you can see here what will happen. You have taken the change point. So what you have to do, you have to take calculate again new HI, क्योंकि सेटअप आपका चेंज हो गया, न्यू लोकेशन आ गया और अनडुलेटिंग ग्राउंड है, तो यहाँ जो HI है जरूरी नहीं है कि इस पॉइंट पर भी वही HI हो, तो न्यू HI आपको कैलकुलेट करना है. So what you have to do, instead of benchmark, I will take RL of this change point, because हम इस पॉइंट पर कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं ना. So RL of change point plus backside, RL of change point plus backside, you will get new HI. अब आपका ये नया HI हो गया. अब आपको क्या करना है, बाकी के जितने भी पॉइंट के आपको RL निकालने हैं, तो आपको ये HI में से ही उसको घटाना है. किसको? आपके IS और FS वैल्यू को. So you can see here 1.935 is there. You have to deduct this value from this new HI. You will get RL of this particular 0.4. Same way 2.450 आपका IS की वैल्यू दी है, इसको आप new HI 51.355 में से घटाओ, आपको नया RL मिल जाएगा 49.105.
सेम वे 1.750 आपको दिया हुआ है, उसको आप न्यू एच आई में से घटाओ, आपका 49.805 आ जाएगा। यहाँ पर फिर से आपने चेंज पॉइंट लिया है, आपको फिर से न्यू एच आई कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा। सो आर एल ऑफ चेंज पॉइंट 49.805 प्लस 0.360, you will get 50.165. Once you get new HI, and if you want to find RL of this particular point 7, okay, station number 7, what you have to do, you have to take IS value of this and you have to deduct this IS value from new HI, you will get RL of this particular point. Same way you have to take 1.200 and you have to deduct from 50.165, you will find 48.965. Again, change point is there, you have to calculate new HI 48.965, RL of change point plus backside, you will get 49.885. Now, if you want to find RL of 0.9, what you do, you have to simply deduct your foresight value 0.630 from 49.885, you will get 49.255. So you can see very simple calculation. Now, what you have to do, you have to do the check. You can see arithmetic check, summation BS minus summation FS equal to last RL minus first RL. Summation BS you know summation FS, what is your last RL? You can see this is your last RL and this is your first RL. Okay, so you can see, so by this way you have to just compare left hand side is equal to right hand side, minus 0.745 is equal to minus 0.745, both the side you are getting same calculation, same answer, so your example is correct. If you are not getting here same, then something mistake you have done in your calculation, so you have to just check. Now you can see same example using the rise and fall method. So now I will not say how to enter the reading, we already discussed, because we have taken same example. Instead of HI, I have put here rise and fall on. So I will only show the calculation. So as I told you, if you want to find what is the rise and fall at this particular point 2 with respect to point 1, what you have to do, you have to simply take the difference of these two station points 1 and 2. So 0.350 minus 0.580, and here you will get negative answer, so it means that here value is there. Okay, this point is somewhat here, this point is somewhat here, so you are getting somewhat difference, and that difference is negative one because there is a value, and value is negative, that's why I am putting here, because fall indicate negative. So 0.230 you have to put here. Then you have to take this station number 2 and station number 3 difference. Okay, and that difference is come 0.065, again negative, so I have to put in fall column. Then again you have to start from here, okay, because you have taken the change point. So now you have to take the difference of station 3 and station 4, staff difference, okay, staff rating difference, जो भी आपका एलिगेशन है. So 1.850, 1.935. Again you are getting the negative value, means that indicates that there is a fall, means there is a valley, so 0.085. Then you have to take 4 and 5 station difference, that will again come negative, so you have to enter in fall column. Then you have to take 5 and 6, station 5 and 6 difference, but here you are getting the positive, so you have to enter in a positive column, means in rise column, and it indicates that there is a heel portion, there is a heel portion. Same way you have to take 6 and 7 station difference, you will get negative, you have to enter in fall column. Then you have to take 7 and 8, you are again getting the okay, here 7 to 8 you can see, okay, again negative, yeah, so in a fall column. Now you have to start from here 8 to 9, you are getting the positive value. So here I have done small mistake, this value come in a rise column, so please dear student keep in mind here some mistake is there. 0.290 will be come here, because you can see 0.920 minus 0.630, you will get positive value, so that will be enter here. After that what you do, simply you have to take summation of BS, summation of FS, summation of rise, summation of fall, okay, and then what is the last step, that is you have to calculate the RL. So how will you calculate? 50 is given to you, 50 minus 0.230, you will get 49.770. If you want to find RL of this 0.2, same way if you want to find RL 0.3, what you have to do, you have to deduct 0.065. Why deducting? Because it indicates the fall, negative. So 0.065 minus 49.770, you will get 49.705 RL of this particular 0.3. Same way if you want to find RL of this particular 0.4, what you have to do, you have to deduct 0.085 from 49.705, you will get 49.620. Same way if you want to find RL of this particular 0.5, what you have to do, you have to deduct 0.515 from 49.620, you will get 49.105. Now here you can see here 0.700, this value we will not deduct, we will add, because this indicates the rise, and we will add this value in this particular RL. So 49.105 plus 0.700, 49.805. Same way you have to deduct this value from here, you will get RL of this point. You have to deduct 0.480 from this value, you will get RL of this point, and you have to deduct 0.290 from 48.965, you will get RL of this particular point. This is your last RL, this is your first RL. Okay, now simply we have to do the arithmetic check. Here there are three checks: summation of BS minus summation FS is equal to summation rise minus summation fall is equal to last RL minus first RL. You just put the value. You can see here minus 0.745 is equal to minus 0.745 is equal to minus 0.745. You are getting all the calculation okay here. Okay, when it will be there, then your example is correct. So today we will discuss some definitions. Okay, in leveling operation, what is backside, what is foresight, what is intermediate side, what is change points, what is station, what is benchmark, what is datum surface, and then we will discuss about two methods which is very important: HI methods and rise and fall methods, and how to enter the reading, in tabular form, then how to calculate in HI method, how to calculate height of the instrument, and how to calculate rise and fall, and finally how to calculate RL of all these station point. And this is very important because this is a calculative portion which is included in the GTU syllabus. So if you do this example correctly, then definitely you can score good marks in this particular subject. Now I am open the session for questioning. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Still we have some minutes. So if you have any query, you can ask me. Only request is that whenever you ask, you just okay, unmute your microphone, you ask your question and then mute your microphone. Otherwise what will happen, I will also give you answer, then you will also ask me, so that there will be chances of voice disturbance. Okay, so if you have any query, you can ask me, so we can take your question also. So this is very important. This is not a question that we are in the 4th sem and we are in the 6th sem, so whether we have to attend this webinar or not, because this is civil subject. Okay, so fundamental information is required. So this session is open to all. It is not required that it is only for second sem students of civil engineering only. Any people who are doing the civil engineering, they can attend this session. Okay, so if you have any query, you can ask me. Otherwise you can contact on my email ID. You can write my email ID: kbpatel 5 times 9 99999 @gmail.com. And one more email ID is there. Instead of 5, only 4 times 9, kbpatel 9999 @gmail.com. So you can put your query also, and I will definitely solve your query. Okay, because in this particular webinar 1 hour is there, so time limitation is there, but still right now we have 3 to 4 minutes. So if you have any query, you can ask me. So if you don't have any query, so we'll just ending our meeting. Okay, and if you want that that is we can deliver some more lecture on some other topics in which you have some problems, so you just intimate through me through your email ID. Okay, so I will definitely try to make one more lecture for you people. Okay, so now this point I am just ending my meeting. Okay, thank you so much to attend this particular webinar.